Into the Enchanted Forest, Book 1 of the Enchanted Forest series. Chapter 9. Sitting down beneath the giant mushroom, Gabby allowed herself to cry. She had to get it out of her system before getting to the castle gates. She cried for so many things: the family that was left behind, the family she had never met, the mother she would barely get to know, and the loss of Jack, Ethan. There was one thing Gabby did know, and that it was that she couldn't think of Jack as anybody but Ethan. Jacks were faceless bodyguards that appeared to live to serve the throne. The Jack Huntsman combination that had been her companion for the past 2 weeks was Ethan. "Why so glum?" a silky voice from above her sighed. Standing up and away from the mushroom, Gabby noticed the pale purple caterpillar smoking what looked like a pipe. Smoking is bad for you. "So I've been told. Are you going to answer my question?" "No offense, but no, I'm not. It's personal." "No offense taken. I assume that you have read the original tale?" the caterpillar asked. "Yes, I have. I do know that someday I might come to you or your brothers for cryptic advice when I need to come up with the answer myself, but need an impartial sounding board. But what has upset me isn't something I can fix." "Wise words from someone so young. Time will only tell what is in your clouds." "See you again, Princess Gabrielle." With those parting words, the unnamed caterpillar disappeared in a puff of smoke, leaving Gabby coughing. "I do believe that I'm experiencing my final quest," she whispered, wondering which character would be coming next. The answer arrived 15 minutes later in the form of a smiling green Cheshire cat. "Good morning, my dear," she purred. "I sense you have questions and concerns." The cat floated in circles around Gabby's shocked form. Smiling, Gabby suddenly had an idea beginning to form in her mind. The trickster. "You'll twist your words around and manipulate me for your own means." "Well, I never." The Cheshire Cat grinned her weirdly pale green grin, her tone indicating the opposite. "My grandfather, perhaps." "Never me," she purred, smiling her sly smile. "Grandfather?" "Times 10. It's easier to leave off all those grands, do you not think?" "Makes sense." Gabby paused. "I'm still not asking you any questions, but I do want to make a deal with you." The idea she had in mind was beginning to make workable sense. Floating around Gabby once more. "Deals are tricky businesses." "I know." "Are you certain you want to do this?" She was floating around upside down now. Gabby paused, noting Cheshire's hesitance. "Would you rather I tell you my plan first?" The Cheshire Cat thought for a moment, gradually disappearing, starting from her tail. Half of her body was gone before she reformed. "What is the deal?" "You seem to be a good judge of character. You should be able to tell if somebody means harm or good. If anybody asks you for directions, you simply misdirect them however you deem fit, and then warn me or my cards." The Cheshire started fading out again. "Any way I see fit?" "Get them lost. Send them on a never-ending path that leads back to the never-ending forest, or direct them to an obstacle course. Whatever indirect means you can think of that won't kill them." "Maim?" "No violence. Maybe scare them a little bit." "What if violence is their goal?" "Then violent and scary is a fit punishment for wanting to hurt a relatively peaceful land." The Cheshire solidified for a moment. "You met the were-huntsman," she purred. "Yes, I did." Gabby saw no reason to lie about the experience. She had a feeling it was now common knowledge around the lands. "He was the only one of his kind, so far." "Thank you. If Jack Huntsman, runs into you and hasn't searched his soul yet, please direct him on a journey that will." Gabby avoided looking at the Cheshire, afraid of what expression the cat was wearing. "Yes, Princess." She, as always, purred, but this time there was a note of interest in the sound. The Cheshire then vanished, content with her role at being allowed to wreak mischief for the princess. Gabby watched, amazed, as she disappeared from both ends.